Welcome to the Adventure Channel. This video is for relaxing purposes to help release some of the stress you may have built over time. Relax and enjoy as we travel through this journey. Also remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more content.
A vision of judgment. And from surrounding things, the hues wherewith day has adorned them fade like the hopes of youth till the beauty of earth is departed. Pensive, though not in thought, I stood at the window, beholding mountain and lake and vale, the valley disrobed of its verdure, Derwent retaining yet from eve a glassy reflection, where his expanded breast, then still and smooth as a mirror, under the woods reposed, the hills that calm and majestic lifted their heads in the silent sky from far Glaramara, Bleacrag, and Maidenmere to Grisadal and westernmost Withop. Dark and distinct they rose. The clouds had gathered above them high in the middle air, huge, purple, pillowy masses, while in the west beyond was the last pale tint of the twilight, green as a stream in the glen whose pure and chrysolite waters flow o'er a schistous bed, and serene as the age of the righteous. Earth was hushed and still. All motion and sound were suspended. Neither man was heard, bird, beast, nor humming of insect. Only the voice of the Greta, heard only when all is in stillness. Pensive I stood and alone. The hour and the scene had subdued me, and as I gazed in the west, where infinity seemed to be open, yearned to be free from time, and felt that this life is a thraldom. A thought suggested by a view. On stern Blencartha's perilous height the winds are tyrannous and strong, and flashing forth unsteady light from stern Blencartha's skyey height, as loud the torrents throng. Beneath the moon, in gentle weather, they bind the earth and sky together. But oh, the sky and all its forms, how quiet! The things that seek the earth, how full of noise and riot. Blencathra. Darkness looms on black broken horizon, unforgiving, uninviting, menacing, shadow mass. Sinister presence prevails, threatening, ominous airs, cruel winds with brutal tempers, riding fast then faster, whipped hard, round intimidating, enclosing, shattered walls, rivers of violent rock and stone, bleak desolation where you stand alone, so very alone as proximity gives panic. As towers close in dangerous prospect, you dare risk the vengeance, the retribution. You are tested, the sharp edge, the ultimatum. Borodile. The gulfs of Borodile, my soul delights in these drear deserts. Now methinks a sense of something mightier than the common world runs trembling through the heart. A spirit born of mountain solitudes and sights sublime, of earth and sky, and the wild wandering air is present here. Unlike the royal power of Skiddaw, or Helvellyn crowned with clouds, or Kirkstone, guardian of the mountain way. Here vague and barren grandeur spreads abroad, and darkness and dismay and danger dwell. No grassy sward of green is nourished here, like that which, as old song proclaims, sprang freshly on shore Sicilian and in Tempe's vale. Nor streams of silver, such as Echo once haunted, or on whose banks the wood nymphs played, or pensive pale Narcissus loved to lie. But here a wilful riotous torrent comes mad from the mountains, and when July drought scorches the hills, here all subdued, yet wild, the muttering river drags its lazy course, and makes hoarse discord with the rocks and stones. No solitary tree puts forth its head, nor flowering shrub. The palmy fern has left a place so desolate, and the clinging moss, the last friend of the desert, here has died. Coniston Peace. Outside an inn, one sits, with half a cider, but feels full of Coniston peace. The lake, the duck riding the shore wave for fun, the sun glinting, the coffee and shower of a new B&B at midday, the rushing idyllic river under the bridge, a warm inn with wood beams. These are the things a day should fill, not the desk, the PC, the email. Oh, if we had heard Ruskin and neglected Mr. Adam Smith. What an England we could have made. Can a middle way exist? Is it one or the other? Is it a nation of the TV-minded workers versus simple pleasures? Did we pay too high a price for a high pile of pins made in a day? Coniston Water. Thou lone and lovely water, would I were a dweller by thy deepest solitude. How weary am I of my present life, its falsehoods and its fantasies, its noise and the unkindly hurry of the crowd, mid whom my days are numbered. I would watch the tremulous vibration of the rays the moon sends down to kiss thy quiet waves, and when they died, wish I could die like them, melting upon the still and silvery air, or when the autumn scatters the wan leaves like ghosts, I'd meditate above their fall and say, so perish all our earthly hopes. So is the heart left desolate and bare, and on us falls the shadow of the tomb, before we rest within it. Daffodils. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of dancing daffodils, along the lake, beneath the trees, 10,000 dancing in the breeze. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not but be gay in such a laughing company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. For often when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure fills, and dances with the daffodils. Derwent water. I knew her, though she used to make her dwelling by that lonely lake. A little while she came to show how lovely distant flowers can go. The influence of that fairy scene made beautiful her face and mien. I have seen faces far more fair, but none that had such meaning there. For to her downcast eyes were given the azure of an April heaven, the softening of those sunny hours by passing shadows and by showers. O'er her cheek the wandering red by the first wild rose was shed, evanescent, pure and clear, just the warm heart's atmosphere, like the sweet and inner world in that early rosebud furled, all whose rich revealings glow round the lovelier world below. Light her step was, and her voice said unto the air, Rejoice, and her light laugh's silvery breaking sounded like the lark's first waking. Return to that fair lake, return, on whose green heathlands grows the fern, and mountain heights of dark grey stone are bright with lichens overgrown. Thou art too fay-like and too fair for our more common clouded air. Beauty such as thine belongs to a world of dreams and songs. Let thy image with us dwell, lending music to farewell. Descent of the same. Glory on glory greets our wondering sight as we wind down these slopes, mountain and plain robed in rich sunshine, and the distant main lacing the sky with silver, and yon height, so lately left in clouds, distinct and bright. Anon the mist enwraps us, then again burst into view lakes, pastures, fields of grain, and rocky passes with their torrents white. So on the head, perchance, and highest bent of thine endeavor, heaven may stint the dower of rich reward long hoped, but thine ascent was full of pleasures, and the teaching hour of disappointment hath a kindly voice that moves the spirit inly to rejoice. Easdale Tarn. If I return here another year, I'll bring my memories back, carrying them in this sack of flesh and bone. They will sleep in me and start when I am here again. They will rest in the toes of each foot under cover of socks and boots, and I will feel them stir. They will lie still until stones become familiar to the soul. then rise in me. They will feed on the pain in my knees. They will leap in my chest, at the waterfall dropping its spits from the half-summit. They will sing in the throat when the climbing's done and my victorious yawp sets its echo. They will live at the top, at the tarn, to be seen, untarnished, preserved in oils, in lights which glisten on black.
Hello again. If you liked the video, please subscribe and ring the bell for more videos to come. And thanks for your time for watching my content.